Hello everyone, today we are going to make Cantonese soy sauce chow mein, a quick and tasty noodle dish made with slightly pan-fried noodles, crisp veggies, soft scrambled eggs, and a simple soya-based sauce that brings everything together. I'm using 225 grams of fresh Hong Kong-style egg noodles, that's about half the pack. You can gently pull them apart with your hands to shorten them before cooking. Usually, you can find them at Asian grocery stores in the refrigerated section, sometimes labeled as chow mein noodles. They are thin, yellow, and slightly firm, perfect for stir-frying. Then bring some water to a boil and blanch the noodles for no more than 30 seconds, just to lose them. Then drain them and place them in a colander and toss with 2 tablespoons oil so they don't sticky. And then set them aside while we prepare the rest. For the veggies, I started with the onion. Slice a quarter of an onion, then separate the layers with your hands so they cook more evenly. And then cut 3 green onions into 2-inch pieces and separate the white and green parts, because we'll add them in at different times while stir frying. For the carrots, cut a small piece of carrot into thin strips, just enough to add some color and a crunch. And finally, rinse and drain about 100 grams of mung bean sprouts. You can also trim off the heads and tails if you want the dish to look extra clean. It's optional. Once the veggies are prepared, let's get the eggs ready. Crack 2 eggs into a bowl and beat them till smooth. You can add a pinch of salt if you like. Now we are going to mix up the sauce before we start cooking. In a small bowl, add 1/2 tablespoon soy sauce, 1 tablespoon dark soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, 1/2 teaspoon sugar, and some white pepper powder, and mix them. Alright, with everything prepared, let's start cooking. Add some oil to a pan over medium-high heat. Once the oil is hot, pour in the eggs. Let them sit for a few seconds, then gently scramble till they are just cooked but still tender. Then we remove them from the pan and set aside. We'll add them back in later. Now let's stir fry the vegetables. And add a little bit of oil to the same pan, then toss in the carrots first. Stir fry for about a minute to soften them slightly. Then next we add the sliced onions and the white parts of the green onions. Sprinkle in a little bit of sugar and salt. Then stir fry for another 15 seconds. Then we add the mung bean sprouts and cook for another 30 seconds. About like halfway cooked, and then put them in a plate and set them aside. Now let's move on to the noodles. Add a little bit of oil to the wok over medium-high heat. Once the oil is hot, add in the noodles. Spread them evenly and let them sit for about 30 seconds. This gives the bottom a light sear and a little bit of golden crispiness. Then gently toss and flip the noodles. Repeat this a couple of times till the noodles are lightly golden in some spots but still soft. Now time to add the sauce. We add half the sauce over the noodles first. Toss it well to coat the noodles evenly and give them a nice golden color. Then we add the cooked vegetables and the scrambled eggs back into the wok, and then pour in the rest of the sauce. Keep tossing everything gently so the noodles, eggs, and the veggies are well combined. Now add a little bit of salt to taste and toss in the green parts of the green onions. Give it all a final toss so everything nicely mixed and ready to go. Finally, drizzle in about a teaspoon of sesame oil for that rich aroma. This dish is simple, full of flavor, and a classic comfort food that's easy to make at home. It's also great for a quick dinner, meal prepared for work, or bring to a party to share with friends. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more easy recipes. See you next time.